What's going on,
My boy,
everybody? Welcome back to the organization training today. Let us know where you guys are coming in from. I see a couple names that look familiar. I see Amber Ortega, Andy Kantz. What's up, Andy? Hope you're feeling good, buddy. Ooh, I see Kinga. I see lots of people that I know. I love it. I love seeing Wendy Miller. What's up, Wendy? Wendy and I are having lunch tomorrow. One of my
whoa.
favorite restaurants for our birthday, because we have this like
All
almost
right.
the same birthday.
That's right. That's right.
So should I just tell everyone what we're doing today?
Yeah, let's go, man. Let's do this.
I was going to tell everyone what we're doing today. Today, we are talking about video content creation for real estate agents. This is a topic that is difficult for a lot of people because of a few things. What's up, Jason Northcutt? Long time no talk, buddy.
Nice. What's up,
You don't
Jason?
write, you don't call. Sad. I was going to say that thinking of content and then figuring out what type of equipment and software to use to create your content. And believe it or not, like, it doesn't have to be that huge of an investment. Drop in the chat if you're already creating video content. Let us know, yes or no, in the chat, so we can understand, who's doing what. Lots of video. I know Amber's doing video for sure. I see her videos, which is awesome. So where should we start? Should we start with, I feel like we should start with the equipment first, because like before you make the content, you got to know what to get to film the content, right?
Yeah, let's do it. Equipment and if necessary, software, websites, or apps. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's good. So I wrote a blog recently for the organization website. It's not posted yet, but it's the top 5 pieces of equipment to get you on your way to creating video content on a budget. Oh,
A long time.
maybe I should shorten that title. Almost out of breath when I'm.
You should just title it, I don't know.
I don't know. Ridgemont High. By the way, this webinar is brought to you by Fast Twitch, the new energy drink from Gatorade. It's delicious.
Fast Twitch.
Just kidding. It's not really brought to you by them, but it's delicious.
Appropriate name.
All right. Let's start with the camera. What kind of camera do you use, Tristan? And then I'll talk about the type of camera that I researched and figured was probably a good choice.
We overthink this, but I think the best camera to use is the one on your phone, unless you have a phone that's like 10 years old. Okay, then it's not. That's not the one you want. If you have a phone that's about 3 years or younger, then definitely. I think we easily overthink that. I'm going to showcase something really quick just to show you that it doesn't matter. It's all about content. It's all about what's trending, which we'll get into. I shot a video 2 weeks ago with my phone. I think it's up here. 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it got like a trazillion.
Yeah. This is just me duetting.
1.7. Holy.
Yeah, so this one got 1.7 million views, and it was just me on my phone, right? It's all about content, 151,000 likes. And look, it's not the first time, and it's not the last time.
The funny thing about that video was that like it was just you reacting to what Warren Buffett was saying.
That's it.
It wasn't even like anything spectacular.
No.
In fact, it was downright terrible. No, I'm just kidding. But
yeah, let's go down that route. That's if you want to just use your phone, don't overthink it, just to show you that and it gained me 2,000 followers in like 24 hours on Instagram. Easy.
That's awesome.
If you want to go further on and you're like, no, I need a camera because I'm going to shoot in-depth videos and I want it to just be crisp. I want the like blurry background, the bokeh. And yeah, let me give you that. I'm going to put that into the chat right now. Here are the camera items that I have. And I have a little video that's attached to it. So just grab it. And there it is. It gets a little extensive. And it was all of that was through self-discovering what worked, what didn't, what connected, what didn't. So
Yeah.
there you go. Any questions you have on that, just let us know.
There's another popular option which doesn't cost that much. It's maybe like $600, give or take. It's the Canon EOS M50 Mark II. I mean, it sounds like a spaceship, for crying out loud.
That's a nice camera.
Yeah, the M50 Mark II. There's also the Panasonic Lumix G7. They both have 4K recording, but the cool thing about these is that they're not going to be thousands of dollars. So if you're just starting out, you don't want to spend over $1,000. Those two are good options for you. And by the way, if you're watching this on the replay, I'll send you guys the list of what we're talking about in case like you can't grab the copy of it from the chat. In the email replay, I'll make sure that we list some of the stuff that we're talking about.
Yeah. Let me.
All right, cool.
Items. Hold on. I'm going to grab this really quick and share it on a Google Doc because they couldn't.
Okay, you're going to do that?
Yeah, there it is. All right.
Cool.
I just put it into a Google Doc for you.
So you're just going to add to that doc while we talk?
Yep. We'll do that right now.
Wow, look at you, man.
On
you are such a multitasker. I literally wouldn't be able to do that.
Get out of here.
All right, so let's talk about the next thing that we need after a camera. You could go for a tripod. Now, don't go and this is if you're going out in the world, right? If you're going out, to interview somebody, do like a feature on a local business. We'll get into ideas in a minute. But if you're getting a tripod, don't go all out. Like you don't need something super duper expensive. Amazon Basics makes a really lightweight one that doesn't cost a lot of money. But yeah, tripod is super important. Anything else other than a tripod? There's lots of different tripods though, Tristan, right? Like there's tall ones, there's ones that sit on your desk, there's ones that you can twist and tie onto like a railing or something, right?
Yeah, I love the jobby one, the one that has the arms that are bendy. You can buy one for your DSLR or mirrorless camera, or you can buy one for your iPhone. And I'll put up the link to that as well. Let me get it from Jobby because they have their own website. Jobby.
Yeah. So yeah, because you like the ones that kind of twist around onto like railings or a chair. If you're in a location that is, not conducive to like flat surfaces, you can grab these little tripods that twist around and you can tie them onto things, which is pretty awesome. But make sure you get a strong one because if you get a camera that's $700, the last thing you need is a crappy one to drop your camera.
That's true. You don't want that.
So spend a few bucks on that. And if you have any questions in the chat, just drop them down there and we'll talk about it. Let's talk about microphones. Now, there's a couple different things. If you're going to create content out in the world, or if you're going to create content at home, like I'm creating content with Tristan, you're going to need two different kinds of microphones, right? So like the one that I have right here, this one, this to me is better. I have this microphone and then I have a Shure podcasting microphone, which I spent $300 on. This is a $40 microphone called the Yeti Snowball, and I personally think it's better. I personally think it sounds much better than the Shure. So I'm just going to drop, this is the Yeti Snowball, and that's a long link because Amazon has ridiculous links. But it's $40 right now on Amazon, and I really, really like it. If you like the sound, let us know in the chat because I think it sounds great. There's nowhere to put to plug a microphone into. I'm sorry. There's nowhere to plug a headset into, but I know it's connected because it tells me, but I just really like the sound of it. What microphone are you using there on your desk?
That is a long link there. Let me grab that and put it into the Google Doc. I'm using Mike's. There we go. I'm using a Rode, Rode, and
Yeah, your sound's really good.
it's a great mic that I use for all the podcasts I do. It's really
Picks up
easy to.
sound really well. Like you're probably like a couple feet away from it, and you can still sound really good.
Yeah, it does a very good job. It's a little bit not too much more expensive than yours. As soon as I find the link, here it is. I found the link in this one, and let me just show you on my screen so you can see which one it is. This is the one I use. It's $135. So I'll put up the link there. It comes with I don't even know what that is. The screen, the wind blocker.
It's
or
like
whatever.
it's like a pop filter.
Oh, there it is. Pop filter. Yep.
There's
And
and
it
by
comes
the
with
way,
a-
look this up since you're in Amazon. Look this up because one of the things that I wrote down was it's made by Rode. If you're out and about recording content, you can hook this to your camera. The Rode Video Mic Go.
Rode.
So
You might go. Let me write that in.
yeah,
Rode.
I'm gonna drop it right here. The Rode Video Mic Go. So it's it's a take it as you go. It connects to your camera for an external mic.
Is
But it's
that
made
the
by the same
extender?
company.
Oh, yeah, I have that downstairs. I think I know what you're talking about. Is this the one that you're talking about? Let me share my screen.
Yeah,
This
it's like
one right here?
$99.
Oh,
It's 99 bucks.
okay.
It's they have the Rode Video Mic Go 2 camera,
This thing right
2
here.
microphone out now. Let me give you the link to that. So you can so the Rode this is the Rode Video Mic 2.
Let me grab that. It's like a shop mic, isn't it? Rode mic. That I have downstairs for one of my DSLRs. So I put that one on there as well. Now,
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you what I have. It's so inexpensive. It's $23.
Whoa.
And I attach this one to my collar sometimes when I'm shooting video outside or even in my house. They
That's
work
that's super cool.
so well. I was surprised that they were so cheap when I bought them. I'm like, this thing isn't going to work, and
Well, it's
it
normal. Looks
works.
like it's normally like $40.
Yeah, these things work, and I got two in mine, so I'm not sure if this is the right one.
So what is that
But
little thing there? The plug? Is that the battery?
this attaches over to your iPhone.
Oh,
So
for
just make
Bluetooth.
sure, yeah, make sure it's the right one for your phone. But they have one for iPhone. They have one for Android. They have other options too. So just scroll down if it's not the right one. This is done so well for us. And let me grab the link
I'm
as
just gonna
well.
buy it because it's $23.
It works, dude. And Mike,
You know, when you
I
see
had,
something on Amazon and you're like, that's $20, I'm just gonna buy it. I don't know when I'll use it, but I'll just buy it.
you're so funny. Well, this one you wouldn't.
And then I'm
This
like,
one,
do I want it today? Yes, today. I want it today. Bring it to my house in 2 hours. Immediately, I'm gonna start filming with it.
you're so funny. Well, we're adding to this list. I like
Shanta
this
says
list.
she has that mic, but the Duo for interviews. So I guess you can get
The
two of
Duo.
them.
I think that's the one I have, Shantae, the Duo one. And the first time I tried, I think it was during one of our calls, and somebody mentioned it. I don't even remember who it was. None of those links.
Someone says that the links aren't showing up in the chat, which is
Yeah,
weird.
let me give you
But
the doc. Here it
yeah,
is.
Tris is making a doc.
And then let me know if you can see that one. Shantae was Jeff. That was who it was. I put up the link, Hennon. You can see it perfect. Click on it, then you can see all the links that I'm adding along the way.
So
All right,
let's
anything-
jump on to let's get going because I don't want to run out of time. But
Let's go.
lighting is important. A ring light is a great option. There are lots of different prices for ring lights. I have two of them, one here, one here. I opted for $100 one because I just the cheaper ones will break over a certain period of time. Newer 660 LED video light. Newer makes good products. So I recommend those types of lighting, especially if you're filming indoors. What about you, Tristan?
I have a little bar that I have right here. Let me see if I turn on my phone, I can use this as a webcam really quick, or no, I turned it off. But let me show you what I have turned on my screen. There's these two little light bars that hover.
Oh, that's
on my
cool.
screen, and I can turn
How much
those
are those?
off.
23 bucks?
They're 49, and
Still
it's
pretty good.
the double 69, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they work really well. I recommend it more than just the one, because
Mm-hmm.
the two actually do a very good job. And it changes. You can have different lighting. You can have more of the fluorescent light or the natural light. You could switch over the intensity as well. So
Oh,
those have
that's
worked
cool.
really, really well for us. I put that link there, and let me show you newer. I believe is it newer? Yeah, newer
It's
lights.
newer with two R's.
Oh, newer.
Newer with two E's.
I get
My
it all
bad.
wrong.
We're all
I
wrong.
I have these lights. I have about 12 of them in my house, but let me give you the right ones, because
Some of
I
them are
don't
bad.
I don't want to send you the wrong ones. I believe it's these. Let me just grab it. Let me grab the name. I just have to stand up and grab that. Really
While you're doing that, Katie was asking, do they work on laptops? Those lights, Tristan.
Yeah, I have them right here on my laptop.
Oh, you're on a laptop right now?
I'm on a laptop right now.
Okay, well, there you go.
Oh my God. 168 RGB. Let me see here. Got it.
The lights have a lot of different tones. Like mine is on a bright fluorescent right now, but some of them have like a tanner type of, like it's tan. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
and look, the cool thing about lighting, and believe it or not, you can have a crappier camera. The moment you turn on the light, it changes the way the camera, the way your video comes out. It captures a lot more. So on our app, when we get the newer lights, the one that I'm showing you right now, these are the two that I have upstairs, and I have one on my right and one on my left. And if I change up the coloring, you could see it on my screen. And at night, you can really see the coloring change as soon as
Oh, that's super romantic.
right. You can change that up, the intensity of it. I just went up really high on intensity.
That's so cool.
So that changes up really fast, and you can add different moods. But
So
these have
these are
been the best lights.
$360. So like,
Yeah.
this is an investment for a lot of people.
This is a big investment. You do get two lights. You also get the tripods, and the app is free. So,
But I learned the hard way. A lot of times, there's certain things that you can buy at a discount, and there's certain things that you just really shouldn't. And lighting is so important. You know what I mean? Like I went through buying, $12 ring lights, and I probably spent, $359 like over the course of time. But that's why I decided to buy like $120 ring lights, because they're just better, and lighting is so important. I can't stand it when people have bad lighting on video. I just can't stand it.
and the lighting, and like I said, the lighting really determines the quality of your video. You don't even need a great camera. You can use the Mac camera. As long as the lighting is amazing, it'll really lighten everything up and make it clear. So
let's jump over to, oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, that's it. That's good.
Let's jump over to while we have, few minutes left. Let's jump over to video content ideas. Obviously, the most notable video content ideas are property tours, right? Those are the most popular. And you know what? Sometimes that's all people really want to see. Like they might not care about, the park down the street, or the bakery. People looking for houses, they want to look inside a house. So virtual property tours. And if you're just starting out, you don't have any listings, film someone else's listing. Obviously you want to get permission, but I don't really know who in their right mind is going to say no to like someone filming their listing for free, you know? So get permission from a listing agent in your office if you can go and film some of their properties and get yourself started. What do you think?
I think that's a great idea. I think we again overthink the simplicity of these things, but that's one of really the top 5 things you should be doing. The property tours, and you should make them as quick as possible. Like zoom out. I'm trying to find an example of one that we did, but zooming out, zooming in to each room with the right music. You don't even have to say anything. You just put in the captions, master bedroom, right? Or big bedroom, kitchen, swimming pool. There, whatever you want to film, just make sure that you have the right music behind it, because we have seen a lot of these types of videos blow up in a great way.
Yeah, totally. Another one, if you know, again, if you don't have, well, this is all of these are things that people at all levels of their business should be doing. But some of these specifically for agents who don't have listings or the business right now, and you want to get started with a video, do a neighborhood or area video tour. My favorite, I'm just going to pull up the video so you can drop it on the Google Doc. What is it? Oh, it's Ken Posick did one. Ken Posick did one with Celebration, Florida, and I thought it was like the perfect example of how. Oops, I'm just gonna find it. Where is it?
You know what? As you're finding it, I found one of the videos that our team just did. Jacob on the team. This is Jacob Stiegel is on our team, and he just did this one. That was just a walkthrough of a property. This is not our listing, right? You see, it starts off with a video, and then it goes through kind of just the proproperties that we did on broker tour that day, and that's it.
Oh, and you just put it in. Yeah, you just put it in like a collage type thing.
Yeah, and it got him 3,800 views. And if you follow Jacob, if you want, he's got some great videos that he showcases. Just you can see the difference. Some get only 50 views, but that one
you never know, dude. It's hit or miss.
I agree.
Another idea the neighborhood videos or the open house tour videos featuring a local business, that type of thing. Now here's some stuff that you could create a series of, right? The home buying and selling process, explaining how that works. So like, I don't know, the 10 steps to buying a home, the 10 steps to selling a home. So you could break that down into a video each. And that's going to be better because they're going to be shorter for the attention span of humans. And I think it's better for Google because you'll have more than one video pop up. So like, here's step 1 in buying a home all the way through step 10. Here's step 1 in selling a home all the way through step 10. So make a series of those videos and those will live forever on YouTube. What do you think about that?
I think in general, real estate videos, we overthink the simplicity of putting them out, right? If it's a property tour, if it's information, those are things we should be using with great music in the background. The other part to this is you need to be going in on social media and exploring your feed. Like find out what other things attract you that have a lot of views. Like if I'm scrolling through and I find, like I did with the Warren Buffett video, I'm like, you know what? That makes sense to me. And I want that to be part of the content that I put out there. If you look at just on my personal feed, you can take a look, and on my feed, let me go to my feed and I'll show you. I do a lot of duets. And then I also put out a lot of content. So strategy number 1 is do a lot more property videos, informational videos about real estate. Number 2 is as you're scrolling, don't be scared to do duets. Some of these do pretty decent. I mean, this one did okay, 4,000, right? The one that I do with Dave, it's a hit or miss. Sometimes Dave's do okay, Dave Ramsey. I just did one literally right before we jumped on here with Dave. But Nick sent me this.
That was a good one.
Nick sent me that one. I shortened it and I did a duet with that one. Right. So don't overthink doing duets. Some of them do pretty well, right? Some of them don't, but I call them duets. They're remixes on Instagram. They're duets on TikTok.
And by the way,
But
you don't need to get 1 million views to have, like, all you need is one person who's interested in buying or selling a house or doing business with you. And that could come from, 2 views. You know what I mean? It's not like how many people are seeing it. Let me just go through one more thing.
Go ahead.
So, along the lines of the home buying and selling tips to create a series of videos, here's a few ideas that you can use to create more video series. So the home buying and selling process, explaining that, decorating and staging tips, you could create a series of videos around that. You could create a series of videos around home renovation or upgrade tips. Like, here's how to upgrade your home here's how to upgrade your kitchen for less than $1,000. Like sometimes just refacing cabinets, or just examples of how to do quick renovations in your home. That could be a series of videos. Another one could be interviews with industry professionals. So doing an interview with a home inspector or a lender, or if you're an attorney state, with one of your attorneys. So those are some ideas to help you create a lot more content around individual topics. So you can just really put those out there and create a series,
I like that. I'm going to show how to really quick do a remix, because I know some of you wanted to see that. So I'm opening up my Instagram. There's Peter Hernandez is a good friend of mine out here. He's the president of Douglas Elliman. If I tap on the little 3 dots on the top right of that video, I'm going to click on it. It's going to give me an option. One of those is remix. Now, if it doesn't show up, that means the person who posted the video is not allowing you to remix it. Most of the time it is. So I'm going to click on remix. Now I'm going to choose the one on the left, which is I want to be shown with the video side by side. If I choose the one on the right, which says after, that means it's going to play the video and then it's going to want me to say something after. I don't want that. I want with original video. So now I'm going to show up right there. And then I'm just going to click. And then
there was a coup.
Yeah, that's cool. Easy. Very easy content.
My voice, you can't hear my voice, but you can hear Peter's. And then I would just click next, write the whole description out with the right hashtags, and then publish it. And that's how easy that works.
Hey, just to bring this to a close, one thing we didn't talk about was video editing software. So if you're not at the point at which you can hire someone to edit your videos, I recommend wevideo.com. I love WeVideo. It's so inexpensive. It's $100 a year or $8 a month, and it does everything you want it to do. So I'm putting wevideo.com in the chat. It's very easy to use, and it can edit your videos for any platform, for YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and it's awesome. And if you want to create and be a little bit more fancy, you can go to Canva and take their Reels templates and put some design on it after you've edited it. But I find WeVideo to be really, really good and such a good price.
WeVideo, got it. I'm grabbing the link, putting it into the Google Doc, and just making it a little prettier.
Lynette on the call says that, and I'm assuming you're referring to WeVideo, she's like, even I can use it, and there's something to be said for that. So we've got Video for under $100 a year if you pay for it up front, iMovie, Adobe Premiere Pro. But honestly, like I've used all of those, and I just love Video. I just keep going back to it.
I like that one too, man. I like it. And if you want to edit your own videos on your phone,
Yeah,
we use CapCut. CapCut has been really easy to use.
Oh, yeah.
And I put that one into the chat. If you have videos and you want them somewhat edited and then repurposed on multiple platforms, we use a company called repurpose.io. We've used them in the past. They do a pretty decent job. Right now, we use virtual assistants, so we don't need to use repurpose.io. So take a look at that. I put that one into the chat. And then do you want to
saying
keep
you
up
can't
with
use
the
Video on
organization?
your phone. It does have an app, but you're right. The app features are not all there. But I personally, I prefer if it's like a professional video that you're doing of someone's listing and you're gonna go in there and like, I would say do it on your computer. But yeah, if you're just doing like you said, you're doing like a duet, or you're doing like a collage of homes that you saw that day, CapCut, is a good. Sometimes I think like a desktop editor is warranted. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with you. I love we were using Final Cut Pro for a long time.
Oh yeah.
But
Is that hard to use?
that one got really extensive, and that made me hate editing, by the way. So but I prefer either outsourcing that or just using it on my phone.
Yeah,
So.
and there's some good you can find really great people to edit your videos for like, $50 a video if you really wanted to. But don't go and just start doing that if you don't have the expendable income to do that. And you're just kind of getting started. Don't like jump on in and be like, oh, I'm going to spend thousands of dollars on this. VidChop is awesome for editing services, Lynette's saying. So I've never heard of VidChop. Throw it on the Google Doc.
I'm gonna throw that one on here. VidChop. Find it on Google. And I
like
think VidChops, plural.
VidChop.
I found it. Yeah,
where's the Google Doc, Tristan?
Let me
post that again,
and then I'll throw it on there, and then we will end this baby.
And you know what we'll do? We'll put the share it with me so I can put it in the video description.
Good idea. Let me put this, Nick. I'm going to text this over to you. There we go. All right. That's a wrap, everyone. We're at the top of the hour. We're 6 minutes over.
That's a wrap. Thank you guys for being here. Go to theorganization.world, read some blogs, watch some videos, and we hope you enjoyed it. Be on the lookout for the replay. Have an awesome day, everybody.